Morning everyone, it's Bree here at Blossom and Branch, and today we have a huge winter storm moving in. We were supposed to get 2 to 3 feet of snow, and yesterday it was 70 degrees. So needless to say, we are rushing around trying to get the farm prepared today for snow and doing some other tasks. So I'm just gonna bring you along for the ride. Let's go. Thankfully, the girls are at school today. So if you didn't know, we do homeschool our kids. So one day a week they go all day to a co-op. I have a bunch of homeschool kids together. So thank goodness today's that day. It gives me the day to get stuff done. I'm bringing my seeds outside so they can get some sun for the last day in probably a few days. These are my stock seedlings. You guys might remember that I started these in the wooden trays. They are looking so amazing. Anyway, I didn't want to plant them because we've had round after round of snow. I just haven't had the chance to get the ground prepped with everything we have going on. And so I'm just gonna see, look, this one's about to bloom. I'm gonna see if they'll just bloom in the container. But anyway, they need sun. I'm gonna take these outside. I also have my ranunculus here. I just pre-sprout them. This is just a metal aluminum tray, you know, like you'd make lasagna in. I prefer to use those over the plastic 1020 trays because these are at least recyclable. And so I'm getting these hardened off as well because these I am going to plant outside once the storm moves through. So trying to get these guys hardened off. Right, you guys might remember that we're living at my in-laws house right now. That's where I am at the moment. And that means we're commuting to the farm, so I also need to haul water over for the animals today. I hate hauling water because it's so heavy, but it's just one of those things we just have to do because our water is not on yet back at our place. Hey little ones. Do we have enough food? Baby chicks. This is the time of year we usually get them in the spring. They're pretty easy to take care of, really. We just make sure they have plenty of specific chick food, some clean water, a heat lamp. As they get older, we just move the heat lamp up and away from them. This is Dottie. This is my favorite chick this year. She is a snugglebug.
The Congo.
Transmission is sounding rough. My car is 22 years old. But I refuse to buy a new one because I really think that the greenest thing to do is to drive your car into the ground as long as you possibly can, which is what I intend to do. Hey Roosevelt, good morning. You got something on your face. You got a little something there. Hey sweetie. Oh. I'm gonna clean out the sheep barn just so that I can put down some clean, fresh, dried leaves before we head into all this moisture, just because they don't like to be wet. And right now, everything that's in their barn, I'll show you all the leaves and their manure and stuff is all broken down really nicely. And so I'm gonna shovel all of that out, put it right into the compost pile, and then put down some fresh. The air is so heavy and just wet. You can just feel the moisture in the air. Excuse me, sir. Hi, can I get past? Thank you. It's just a rake. It's okay. You don't have to be scared. It's just a rake. It's just a rake. It's okay. All right, let's see what we got. Yep, so you can see right now, because I use the leaves over the winter as their bedding, they kind of smash it and break it down. And now we've got kind of manure mixed with carbon. So we'll just throw that right into the compost pile. Look who's here. Well, look who's here. Hi. All right, so we're just gonna dump this into one of our piles here. Standing in the sheep coop, what do you say? Is this what you thought we'd be doing?
Today?
Just in life.
Sure.
Sure.
I don't want to be all composty, but shouldn't that be mixed with stuff?
It is mixed with stuff.
Oh, it's already mixed.
Yeah, that's the beauty of using the leaves as the bedding. Is it? There's already carbon mixed in with the nitrogen, and they've already broken it down. Alright, now that I've got it cleaned out, I'm going to line the bottom actually with some grass because I have to cut down a bunch of our ornamental grasses anyway. So I'm just going to go ahead and use that as the straw in the sheep barn so that I don't have to buy something else. And I'm going to use my trusty sickle. This is a tool that people always tell me I'm using wrong. You are not really supposed to swing this. That is for the long-handled version of this. This is the handheld sickle. You grab what you're trying to harvest in one hand and you use this to make kind of a motion. I'll show you. Help if it was sharp. Alright, I'm also getting the chicken coop cleaned out while I'm at it, so I thought I'd give you a quick little coop tour. And, hey, you guys want treats, huh? So I'm actually gonna let the chickens out for a minute because since we're getting snow, they're gonna be cooped up for a while. Hey, Fluffy. Hi, Potato. Come on. Come on. Hi. Hi. Go be free. Be free. Don't peck at me. Potato. Go take a bath. Alright, so here is their coop. We built this out of a old kids' play structure. You know, one of the ones that it used to have a slide over here, a little climbing wall here. And we just took those off. And then we enclosed the top with plywood and put some wire mesh around the bottom. So you can see we put these doors here on a little bolt so that it can swing open and closed. And we have a solar door here to open and close the door from their run. So their run is this area down here. I let them out to free range with me whenever I'm out here. But this is kind of their hangout, especially when it's snowing, days like tomorrow. And up here, okay, there's a piece of wood in here, that's weird. And up here is their automatic door. So this closes at dusk and opens at dawn. And over here is their laying box on this side. So the nice thing about having it at this level is that it's really easy to clean out. So we can just pull these boards out and scoop all of the bedding out. Same thing up here in their roost area. So this is where they like to roost. That is not open. That's a plexiglass window over there so they can look out from their roost. I do put a heater in, it's on a thermocoupler, so if it drops below 32, that guy will kick on just to prevent frostbite. I know there's mixed opinions on heating chickens, but I like to do it. Here's their food up here, and their watering bucket down here. We just have a 5-gallon bucket with these little water nipplers attached. We set it up on a block so that they can get to it easily, and we've gone ahead and put our bucket heater in so that the water doesn't freeze here as it snows. Here is all the chicken bedding. You can see it's mixed with their manure. Chicken manure we definitely want to make sure we age, so we're going to go put this in the compost pile too. Oh my gosh, I wish I caught that on video. A hawk just swooped the chickens and it was sitting right here, and I came running because they clucked. Come on, Potato, can I go in? They clucked, and so I looked and I saw the hawk, and then I came running, screaming at the hawk like a crazy person. And all the construction guys over there were just watching me, and I just waved. I was like, everything's fine. Anyway, the hawk didn't get the chickens. I'm looking for, oh, there it is. Did you see it? It's in the tree. Come on, potato. This is why I really don't free range. We've had our chickens eaten by a coyote while I was out here. I was literally out. I saw it, Fluffy. I saw it. That was crazy. You just had a near-death experience. So we don't do this. We don't do maintenance with the prairie every year. Usually I do it maybe every 3 years. And so this is the first time we're doing anything really with this area. Ideally, it's going to be taken down by fire. That's what would happen in the natural environment, is there would be wildfires going across the prairies that would wipe out all of this grass. But because we don't have wildfire and we're not safe to do prescribed burns here either, we're too close to houses. So instead, we are hitting it with our bush hog. And a bush hog is a great thing to have if you have a lot of brush or a small market farm like I do, because I can knock down a whole row of stuff in one pass. And so you saw Dave was taking down all of the grass, and now what I'm going through is I'm raking it up because it has lots of good seeds in it. So this is all our native prairie grasses, like little blue stem, switchgrass, blue grama, prairie drop seed. And so what I'm trying to do here is I'm wanting to save all of that remnant, rake it up and store it, because we're doing a new prairie area here in the back. And my thought is that I'm going to use that as the mulch, because if I use something like straw, there's a risk of me getting non-native seeds into the prairie area. Instead, if I mulch it with this stuff, then if there's seeds, you're fine. If I mulch it with this stuff, if there's seeds that's in there, it's gonna be at least native seeds. So we're just gonna use this stuff as mulch, and that's the plan anyway. I had started clearing the back area where we're doing our new prairie meadow, but I need more time to prep it. If I seed it now, there's a chance that there's still weed seeds and stuff in there. So I like to make sure that any new area that I'm doing, because of our history of invasives here, any new area, I like to make sure it's really, really clean before I put down native seed. Otherwise, I'm usually battling invasives in the midst of my native plantings. That's pretty much it for today. I think we're gonna get 2 feet of snow, but we'll see. If you enjoyed this video, great. If not, sorry. And I'll see you guys around here next time at the farm.